Hi, I'm Brendon with Discover Battery, and in this video, we're going to talk about networking through Discover Lithium Professional and Helios series batteries with related LYNK 2 and LYNK Lite accessories. In front of me, there are some various accessories that are provided, and the part numbers can be found in the user manual to make networking easy. There's T-connectors and various lengths of cables, as well as some other accessory cables. Now, if you are only using the batteries in a lead acid replacement mode, and that means that you're really not communicating with the environment around you. We're not talking to chargers, power electronics, inverters. Networking isn't strictly necessary. When you are going to use a LYNK 2 or related accessories, then you're going to want to network your batteries so that the whole ecosystem can talk together, including external power electronics like inverters and chargers. So with this system, we're going to require 3 T-connectors, 2 short cables, and 1 longer one to connect to the LYNK. Now I do advise that you lay out the components in front of you before you get started. Just helps get organized. And when you do network, start at one end and work your way to the other. Don't start in the middle. You're more likely to make mistakes with polarity when that happens. So while I'm installing this first T-connector, take note that there are male-female configurations of these connectors and that they are keyed. So they'll really only go on in one direction. When you're adding the T-connector, make sure that you snugly tighten and make sure that you're not cross-threading. So while I install the second T, I'll just make note that if you're not networking, leave the weatherproof caps on the batteries. And you can save these for later because you may need them at the end of the network. Once again, snugly tighten. Make sure you're not cross-threading. Now this connector is an AES standard, which means you may see it on other vendors' power electronics, but just because they look the same doesn't mean they're actually compatible. So the pin assignments for the LYNK port are in the user manual, but take note, just because the connector looks the same, it has 5 pins, it's probably not compatible with other power electronics. So never cross 2 networks together. All right, next step, let's install the cables. Keep in mind, male, female, so they only go on one direction. So insert, make sure that the connections are snug and we're not cross-threading, and just slowly work your way through the network. You will notice there is no CAN termination here. With the LYNK port, there is no user termination required. The system takes care of it itself. So now that the batteries are networked together, let's go ahead and connect the LYNK. So the LYNK network can handle up to 20 batteries on a single network. Now, if this was your setup, you had no other accessories, I'd advise that you put the weatherproof cap on the end of the network. But in this case, we're actually gonna go ahead and install an SOC indicator as well. So now that the network is complete, we'll begin to turn the batteries on. And all the device LEDs will appear. Green is good. You'll see that the LYNK port is toggling just to let us know that there's new communications being established. Once everything is settled, LYNK port on the LYNK 2 device will be solidly illuminated. The batteries are full, so we have 100% SOC. And the SOC on the battery display indicator is also showing 100%. Networking, it's as easy as that. That was a quick demonstration of a 3 battery setup with a LYNK 2 and some SOC accessories. So with that, I recommend you tune into the next video where we explore connecting LYNK 2 here to a computer using LYNK Access software to interact with the network.